The War Council of the Vorcai had never lost a hunt. Not once. Not in 4,000 years of spreading across 17 star systems. Not against the iron-skinned Drevithi. Not against the six-limbed merkin who could tear steel with their bare claws. The Vorcai chose their prey. They descended. They fed. And the galaxy learned to tremble when their crescent ships broke through the clouds. Commander Zelkareth stood before the council's glowing altar and pressed one long, scaled finger against the blue marble rotating slowly in the holographic display. "This one," he said. Elder Thoven tilted his massive horned head. "The third planet of the yellow star. Designation, Earth." "It is small," Zelkareth said. "Its creatures are soft. No armor plating. No venom. No natural weapon of significance. Their largest land predators are already in decline." He paused for effect. "They will make excellent sport before we strip the world." The council erupted in approval. Not one of them had read the deep scan reports carefully enough. The drop pods screamed through Earth's atmosphere like burning teeth. Zelkareth felt the heat and smiled beneath his helmet. The forest below was thick, green, primitive, perfect hunting ground. 12 of his finest warriors landed in a mountain range the humans called the Carpathians. Cold, dense, isolated. Scout Vareth was the first to report. His voice came through the comm sharp and certain. "Commander, we have located a small settlement. Approximately 30 life forms. Unarmored. No visible weapons of significance. Permission to begin." "Granted," said Zelkareth. "Take 3 warriors. Make it a warm-up." Vareth never reported back. Zelkareth waited 12 minutes before sending a second team. They found Vareth and his warriors arranged in a line against a tree line, neutralized with extraordinary precision. No signs of struggle. No alarm raised. Whoever had done this had moved through 4 elite Vorcai hunters like a shadow through smoke. "What is this?" Zelkareth whispered. Then the trees answered him. A single human stepped out of the darkness. Female, approximately 1.7 meters tall. She carried a long weapon in one hand and something else in the other. She set the second object down on the ground in front of her. It was Vareth's tracking device, stripped clean and reassembled in reverse, broadcasting the Vorcai command frequency back at them. She had been listening to their communications for the last 40 minutes. "You picked the wrong forest," she said. Her name was Dvorka Iliev, former ranger, current nothing. She had been living off this mountain for 3 years after the world's governments collapsed in a wave of economic disaster. She had no backup, no air support, no armor. She had a rifle, a knife, 17 years of hunting experience, and something the Vorcai biology had never evolved: patience. Zelkareth deployed his full unit, all 8 remaining warriors. He activated their cloaking systems. He spread them wide. He used every tactical formation the Vorcai had perfected across centuries of interstellar hunts. Dvorka picked them apart one by one. She did not run. She repositioned. There is a difference. Running is fear moving the body. Repositioning is the mind using the body as a tool. She had learned that difference from her grandfather in the forests of Bulgaria when she was 9 years old, crouched in the snow, watching a wolf pack circle a wounded elk. "The elk panics," her grandfather had told her then. "That is why it dies. The wolf does not know what to do with something that does not panic." She thought about that now as she moved silently between the massive firs, listening to the faint hum of Vorcai cloaking fields distorting the air pressure around them. She could not see them, but she could hear the forest go quiet where they walked. 3rd warrior down. 4th. 5th. Zelkareth was bleeding from his left shoulder, and he did not understand how. He had not seen her. He had not heard her. His sensors had registered nothing. And yet the wound was there, clean and deliberate, as if she had wanted him to know she could have ended it and chose not to. "She is hurting us," said the last surviving warrior, Gevrik, his voice shaking for the first time in his military career. "That is not possible," Zelkareth snapped. "We are the hunters." "Commander." Gevrik's voice dropped to something barely above silence. "Look at the ground." Zelkareth looked down. Tracks. Careful trail. leading them exactly where she wanted them to go. She has been leading us, Gevrick said. Since we landed, they found themselves at the edge of a ravine with one exit. She was already there, waiting, standing with her rifle lowered, not raised. She was not afraid. That was the thing that broke something deep in Zelkareth's ancient predator brain. She was not afraid of them at all. I have your commander's frequency, she said calmly. I have been transmitting your position to 14 other humans in this range since your third warrior went down. They are already surrounding this area. You can try to fight them, but I would like to offer you a different option. Zelkareth stared at her. You hunted us, he said slowly, in her language, from the automated translation system embedded in his helmet. You are prey. How did you? We are not prey, Vorcai said simply. We never were. Every species on this planet that was bigger than us, faster than us, stronger than us, with better teeth, better claws, better armor, we hunted them. Every single one. We did not adapt around predators. We removed them. That is what we do. Silence. You looked at our biology, she continued, and you saw soft skin, no venom, no armor, and you thought we were vulnerable. What you did not read is that we are the only species in our entire evolutionary history that became the apex predator of our own planet, not because we were the strongest, but because we are the only animal that hunts things that are trying to kill it. Zelkareth thought of the 17 star systems, the Drevithi, the Merkin. None of them had done this. None of them had hunted the Vorcai back. You have two choices, Vorcai said. Leave this planet and never return. Or find out what happens when 14 more of us close that perimeter. 3 days later, Zelkareth stood before the council altar again. Alone. Wounded. The blue marble still rotated in the display. The elder leaned forward. You withdrew without a single confirmed kill. Explain. Zelkareth was quiet for a long moment. We made an error, he said at last. What error? He reached forward and pressed a single button. The deep scan report expanded on the display. The part none of them had read. The fossil record. The extinction timeline. The archaeological evidence of human history. We read their biology, he said. We did not read their history. Every predator that ever shared a planet with them is gone. Every single one. Not diminished. Gone. We classified them as prey because they are soft. He paused. They classified themselves as hunters the moment they picked up the first stone. They have not stopped since. The elder stared at the display for a long time. Mark the planet, Zelkareth said quietly. Not as a hunting ground. Then what? He looked at the blue marble one last time. As a warning. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos.